Hello and welcome to Field of Geeks at the Movies. I'm Josh.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Joey.
Welcome back, Joe.
Hi. Sorry I've been gone so long. I had a cough.
We gave you a shout out last week.
You did?
Yeah.
What?
Sure.
I know. I heard it. I heard it.
Oh, you did hear it?
No. What did it say?
Lost your leg.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? We said that, we're missing Joey. Hopefully we'll be back soon. He had an accident, lost both of his legs. We did say we were kidding, though.
Right. No.
Hey, they look good, man.
Coincidentally, I did. I called my friend Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah. An hour after I made the joke, he lost his actual leg.
He's that committed.
Right. He's yeah. Well, he didn't make
Steve
me a liar.
Steve messaged me. He's like, "Hey, I might have made a mistake. Right. You gotta commit to this.
Yeah, take one for the team.
Just one favor for me. That's all I ask. It's not a big deal."
Oh, that's great. So, yeah, today we're going to be watching Batman, 1989 version. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Starring Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, Kim Basinger, and Billy D. Williams. This is the Tim Burton film, produced by John Peters. We love John Peters.
Yeah.
Where he brought back the Dark Knight. This is where he made it dark and scary and not brush your teeth, kids.
Right.
Before we start talking more here, want to remind everyone out there to check us out on all social media. Listen to us on Podbean, Stitcher Radio, iTunes, and now Spotify. We're on Spotify now.
Oh, sweet.
YouTube and fieldofgeeks.com. Steve, do you want to plug your blog?
I do not.
You do not? Okay.
StevesComicBlog.com.
There you go.
Check it out.
There you go. Will you maybe review the movie on that blog?
I can.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Let's do that.
Just one word. Just nice.
It was good.
Good movie.
Media crossover. I can do that right now.
Big ass font.
Yeah.
Good.
Freaking sweet.
There you go. Fantastic.
Best Birdman prequel ever.
Oh my gosh.
This is the best 89 Batman film I've ever seen.
Nice. So, for those who don't know, this plot is basically the Dark Knight beginning his war on crime as he faces off against his first enemy, the Joker. So, since I was 8 at the time it came out, and Steve wasn't.
The same age as Bruce Wayne when his parents died.
Oh my God.
What if you left the theater?
Mommy, Daddy? Mommy, Daddy? So, Steve, tell us what was like leading up to this film's release, and, was it similar to the Superman 78 release? Also, did you partake in Batmania?
So, I was
40
in my late 50s when this movie came out. I was 20.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, there was quite the hype surrounding this, and as a comic book fan, I was really pumped up for it. Yeah, I mean, I think it had a similar, feel to the 78 Superman movie with Christopher Reeve, and people, and it was a different era too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're gonna watch a few things in this film that'll feel a little dated and kind of a little goofy, but at the same time, back then this film was just freaking amazing.
Yeah.
And I have easily seen this movie 100 times, easy. Over the past 62 years.
So how would it how would the hype around this movie back then compared to, we have social media where everything now is like every hour you have oh, this is happening in the movie.
Right. So to me, the biggest difference in the hype was people were looking forward to it. Mm-hmm. And in things that come out today, so much of what you read is how much it's going to suck.
Yeah. Especially if it's DC.
Right. Especially if it's DC. So, in 89, people are thinking, hey, Batman's coming out. The only controversy really was the casting of Michael Keaton. That was the big one. Because people didn't think, this comedy guy was going to be able to carry it. But if they ever saw the movie Clean and Sober with Michael Keaton, they'd realize that there's more to Mr. Comedy Guy than meets the eye, phenomenal actor.
Well, say what you want about John Peters. I thought he was freaking nuts. I think you agree. We watched the Superman Lives documentary done by John Schnepp, which was, I think, a great film. And he comes off very crazy and mysterious, I guess you could say. But to his credit, he actually had some great ideas with this film. Mm-hmm. He wanted Keaton. He talked Burton into Keaton because he saw Clean and Sober.
Right, yeah.
So that was a huge contribution to the film. And in fact, when people were freaking out about Keaton. I mean, this is before the internet.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith would say this broke the internet before the internet existed.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was cast, people were so negative about it. Peters rushed a trailer of the film just to shut people up, and it worked.
And it did work, you know, because then, excuse me, once you did see like spots on TV, things like that, you were sold.
Yes.
You know, it wasn't one of those things where, you know, you just envision, you know, comedy Batman.
Exactly.
You know, and, you know, we were past that, especially in the comics, we were past that. You know, we'd already had The Dark Knight Returns, the death of Jason Todd. I mean, all that stuff had already happened prior to this movie coming out. So comics, you know, they weren't the campy weird fest that it was in the 60s with Adam West, you know. So people wanted a dark Batman, and when a comedic actor's cast, you know, it did cause some waves, but
now we get neck brace Batman.
Now we get neck brace Batman, and but you know, again, Keaton was phenomenal.
Well, to their credit, they gave people what they wanted, at least comic book fans, because it was taking a turn, tone shifts, and you know, this movie was just the right match to that. It wasn't campy at all, which a lot of people probably loved that growing up, seeing 66 Adam West. And the comics, I think, kind of became campy too. And
at that time, they did, yeah.
I desperately wanted to see this film when it was coming out, but I was too young. No one took me. Of course, my friends and cousin would go see it and brag about it, and I'd get pissed. But luckily, I got turned on to the 66 reruns of Adam West's show, and I was probably just beginning to like this character, Batman.
Yeah.
But with the tone differences, it was very hard to kind of understand who he was. So
wait, so when did you finally see it?
I saw it when it came out on video.
Oh, okay.
And I remember begging my dad at the local grocery store, Dolls. They even had a nice standee of these beautiful VHS cassette cases. And
there was one Batman copy left.
In some cases, I think there was just a few left, and I begged my dad every time we shopped to buy me one.
Yeah.
He wouldn't. And then finally, my mom, one night, it was a Friday night, I think, she's like, here it is. And I just freaked out.
Yeah.
And pushed her and started watching Falcon.
You're like, yeah! And you crushed it because you were so excited.
Right.
VHS is pretty
That's
strong.
when I killed my first man.
I took the film out.
I shot a man in Reno. I shot a man in Gotham just to watch Batman.
Just to watch Batman.
So yeah, I was all in with Batman. Had the trading cards, the toys, the comics, the Converse shoes, other clothing. Yeah, that was that Batmania.
Yeah.
It was like $750 million of merchandise that was sold. Bat symbols everywhere. Like, it was a great time. Yeah. I don't know if maybe Dark Knight Returns, Dark Knight was similar with his campaigning with merchandise. I'm not sure.
Probably not.
It's probably never matched up to the 89.
I don't think it did, just because, you know, that was the first. You know, and we hadn't seen Batman in over 20 years, and, you know, any sort of media like that. You know, I don't count the Super Friends or cartoons.
I mean, there's only so much you can do with, like, Dark Knight, like, toys and stuff. Like, you can get Arctic Blast Batman. That's not in the movie, but, I mean, as far as, you know, I don't think it could ever live up to what you're saying was like the $750 million thing.
It drove a lot of people in the comic shops too.
That's great.
You know, back in the day. And the reason I know that is because it drove me back in the comic shop.
That's awesome.
I hadn't collected in a long time.
Yeah.
And this is the movie that got me back in and started the sickness. So.
Did they do like a movie adaptation like to a comic?
Yes, I have them.
Nice.
I have 2 copies. I collected all the movie adaptations up until Dark Knight. They stopped because I was giving away the movie. Yeah. I remember I took Joey when we were seeing Batman Begins.
Yeah.
I think we bought the comic either before or after.
We bought it before, and then we saw the movie.
It gives away a whole movie.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
it's like, thank God I didn't read this.
Yeah, so when Dark Knight came out, I was like, let's go to the comic book store, and I'm going to go find the adaptation. They're like, no, they don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I think Superman Returns was the last time.
Oh, they did one for that?
Marvel does them.
Do they?
Marvel does them?
Yeah. I mean, a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's more...
Is it joke?
That's all it is. It's an Archie comic.
Tony Knock Knock.
Right.
Tony Knock Knock. So, Joey, aside from, you know, being born, what finally led you to see this film? I know the animated series was your probably first introduction to the Dark Knight.
Yeah. I mean, and it's actually, you know, cool because this movie gave birth to the animated series. Or, well, I guess this and Batman Returns, but yeah, that was my first thing. And then I actually didn't see this I saw this one day on like TBS, like just during the day.
Oh, really? You didn't see it at home? Like, I thought you might have watched my copy or something. No.
No. I
probably wouldn't let you. Get away.
Well, I recorded it on like TBS, or like I DVR'd it or whatever.
Right.
And then I watched it later, and it was like, you know, all full of commercials and edited. So I was like, this kind of sucks. Not the movie, just like
lame
the experience.
Yeah.
But then finally, it came on Netflix a few years ago, and I checked it out like in its entirety then, and I was like, wow, that's pretty great. And then I watched it like probably 100 more times since then. I have the Steelbook at my house.
Oh, sweet. Is that mine?
Huh?
Is that mine?
I bought it, so
I thought I
probably,
loaned it to you.
Probably not.
Dang.
No. But yeah, it was weird. Like, I just didn't really know what to expect, because I'd only seen like screenshots of, you know, Jack Nicholson as Joker and Michael Keaton as Batman, and then going from, you know, Dark Knight to that, I was like, it was like you said, like tonally just kind of jarring, but like it was good. Like I still enjoy it to this day. I watched it with mom and dad a few years ago, so.
Well, before like the Nolans came out, this was something I always turned back to as like, this should be what Batman movies are like. Not how it ended with Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
You know,
You should, honestly, I blame you, because I always watch Batman and Robin, and you never once were like, hey, let's watch the original Batman. You were like, yeah, keep watching Clooney.
Well, I also had to get approval from the parents. I couldn't just...
You're my brother. You're supposed to overlook that.
Right.
It's better to ask forgiveness than permission.
I'm sorry.
You want to sit in the big chair, you got to take some risks.
I apologize to everybody out there, and if I can do anything, I won't.
Go back in time and watch Batman with me when I was
do
younger.
remember bitching like, Batman Robin, man, that sucked. And then we got it, and I was like, I'm going to watch that first part.
You watch the entire thing?
No, I think it's...
Freeze well.
Sadly, I liked the first part a lot.
I remember...
Not anymore.
I remember you and Billy, like, standing over my shoulder when I was watching it, and you were just...
What do you think, kid?
Well, you were just, like, making fun of it, and I was like, ha! What are they? That's funny, I guess.
He cried that day.
No, I was laughing because I was like, yeah, that's a good part. Ha ha. And then I didn't realize till 10 years later that you guys were just like probably laughing at me watching, enjoying the movie.
Oh my gosh. Well, I want to go over some trivia. This film went through several phases, different producers, writers, actors, directors,
Bill Murray.
And studios. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Many studios didn't want the dark take on Batman. They thought he should be campy. I think that's the problem with the 66 show. A lot of people misread what Batman was all about. Original script had Robin in the film. Kiefer Sutherland was considered for the part. They cut it down to a cameo, and then they just scrapped it all together.
Like a quick cameo. I'm Robin. Bye.
Yeah.
I'm Robin.
Dun, 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 dun.
Or he's just like, my name's Jason. Joker just has a crowbar. Like,
Done.
So the Warner Brothers, this is hard to imagine. They were taking their sweet time to get this project made.
wow.
And bootleg versions of Sam Hamm's script went to various comic book stores around the U.S. I don't know if you got wind of that back then. But it was pretty much what Deadpool did with just releasing some footage. And next thing you know, they got a greenlit film.
Getting the word of mouth out. And
that's what happened here. And of course, Beetlejuice's success also helped that. And the theme was inspired by Alan Moore and Brian Holland's The Killing Joke and Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. The Red Hood origin story was adapted, featuring, Batman dropping Joker into acid and creating him. They did some changing with Joker's backstory. He was now a gangster named Jack Napier. Napier ended up killing Bruce's parents instead of Joe Chill's. This was an uproar at the time, I read, with comic book fans. I don't know if you really...
Yeah, I mean, Joe Chill at the time was the one who basically was the guy, in all the origin stories that, took down Thomas and Martha. Martha.
Why did you say that name, Steve? Don't say that name. Why did you say it?
But so they changed it. It didn't bother me very much. I mean, it's in movie versions, things are going to differ a little bit, and even at 20, I didn't. That didn't bother me too much.
That was weird seeing, turning out it was Joker, because to me, I feel like Joe Chill was always Batman's biggest enemy, not Joker. Because I mean, Joe Chill was just a guy with a gun.
Set him up.
That Bruce couldn't do anything about because he's only 8 years old.
I see why they made it a little easier to connect everything.
Yeah.
You know, just have Napier being the
But also
killer.
don't.
Right. And, you know, that was my first introduction. That's who I knew killed his parents. And then when Batman Begins happened, I was like, hey, was that guy the Joker? You were probably in the back before we even knew each
Willem
other.
Dafoe?
Shut the hell up. Yeah. But yeah, which version do you prefer? Do you think they're both kind of cool in their own way, or?
I prefer the comic version, you know.
Which I think they've honored pretty much since this film.
Yeah, I mean, Joker has never been the guy who killed the Waynes in the comics. But, you know, this still didn't detract, it didn't detract my enjoyment of the film, you know. But I do prefer the other version where the universe isn't just so small that, you know.
Right. Need to expand it a little bit.
And you have that freedom in comics versus movies, so which, you know, sometimes you do have to make those changes. But, yeah, I don't know. I prefer the comic version a little bit better.
Excellent. Well, Tim Curry, James Woods, and John Lithgow were considered for the Joker before Nicholson took the part. Lithgow turned it down. Didn't know it was such a big deal at the time. Of course, he now regrets that. That would have been pretty damn cool, I think.
He's a good actor.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not much he can't pull off.
He would chew the hell out of that scenery, too. He was so good at that in the 80s. Robin Williams really wanted the part. Sadly, Warner Brothers offered him the part in efforts to convince Nicholson to take it, and it worked. Nicholson wanted a pretty big percentage of the gross, and he ended up banking like $60 million off this whole thing. And Robert Downey Jr., he did a similar deal years later with Marvel.
Yeah.
Probably not as much, but...
Who'd he play?
Bronze Man? War Machine. That was it. War Machine. No, I think he was Iron Man.
Right.
Black Widow.
I'll have to look that up. Black Widow. Yeah, Nicholson also convinced them to hire his friend Tracy Walter to play Bob the Goon.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of one of those action figures people try to find.
Yeah.
It's really unique for that character to have an action figure.
Like
because it's the only
like that Star Wars action figure of the Force, and it's just a...
So Batman, Alec Baldwin, Bill Murray were considered before Keaton. Ray Liotta was offered an audition, but declined. I'm Batman. I don't know.
nuts.
Maybe have him as Bruce Wayne and then Keaton as Batman. I don't know.
Right.
That would be kind of cool. But yeah, many were not happy, of course, with Keaton. Steve, said before, WB got 50,000 letters from fans about Keaton's casting. Keaton is known for being a logic freak, so he wanted it to be hard to figure out Bruce Wayne was Batman. And he even suggested wearing contact lenses. He ended up lowering his voice, which Bale later adapted, probably went too far with it. Alfred Pennyworth, Michael Gough, I believe that's how you say his name, was Burton's choice. Burton loved his work in various Hammer films, Hammer horror films, which were like lower budget, I think, lower graded horror movies. Vicky Vale is Sean Young from Blade Runner. She was the first Vicky Vale. She was injured on set, broken arm while horseback riding for a scene that was later cut.
Yeah.
Kim Basinger quickly replaced Young. Basinger was the first choice for Vale. Young would later attempt to be in the sequel. She campaigned very hard to play Catwoman. I don't know if you remember this.
Yeah, I do.
Even as a kid watching this, it was kind of disturbing. She practically stalked Burton. And she did the Joan Rivers show in character. Look that up. So Michelle Pfeiffer obviously would eventually get that part.
Right? In character of Catwoman?
Yes. Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Harvey Dent, Don Johnson was considered. Billy D. Williams signed on. He expected to play Two-Face later on. Of course, Tommy Lee Jones ended up doing that in Batman Forever. Williams finally got the chance to voice Two-Face in Lego Batman movie. I would have loved to seen him as Two-Face. I think.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't hate Jim Carrey either.
Yeah.
Alexander Knox, played by Robert Wool. He was a reporter for the Gotham Globe. Only appeared in this film. I don't know if he was.
He was also a construction man in Good Burger.
Oh my gosh, same guy.
Yeah.
Hey, times were tough.
All he wanted was a Good Burger, and then he went to get Mondo Burger. Let's watch Good Burger instead.
Oh gosh, that's later on. We'll do that. I'll bring my kids in on that. They love that movie. You could do it with the kids. That'd be nice. A little bond with nephew and nieces. Yeah? Yeah, we'll plan
Nephew?
that. Huh? Uncle and nieces. I don't know.
The hell are you talking about?
Hey, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Jeez. Yeah, I guess.
So one draft of the script had Knox crucified on the bat signal earlier in the film. That scene would later be used in Batman Begins with Carmine Falcone. As you dive into all this history, like especially with Superman Lives, you'll notice that WB borrows a shit ton from their past. So, soundtrack, Danny Elfman came up with the iconic score. Prince wrote some songs. So both Danny and Prince had their own soundtrack of the film released, and Batman, the animated series, used Elfman's score. So we'll go ahead and get the film started here.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Here we go.
All right, I'm at the 0 marker. So we'll go 3, 2, 1, play.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. Here we go. This version might be a little different from whatever you're watching, but it should sync up. I don't think there's a big difference.
This film's been modified. What? It's a fake film. It's a bootleg.
Oh well. There's that score.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Danny Elfman killed it.
He did.
Oh, absolutely. He's in his prime.
Yeah, they shot most of this in the UK because the media attention here was so great that Warner Brothers couldn't film in their studios.
And Danny Elfman is the front man for what 80s band? Anyone?
Justice League.
Boingo Boingo.
Oh.
No kidding.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Good for him.
That band makes an appearance in Rodney Dangerfield's Back to School.
Oh, awesome.
Really? Elfman's in it.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Something I would have liked here is rather than like going through the Batman logo, which is cool in the end.
Oh, I love it.
I wish they would have like gone through the streets of Gotham or something, and then like at the end, kind of like pan up a building, and then he's you see the silhouette.
Right.
It's probably because they couldn't. They relied on like paintings and
they were on a
models,
set
so
for
it was
sure.
very hard to probably construct.
CGI, man.
Well, it was.
I mean,
new,
Star
I
Wars.
think, back then.
Star Wars did.
Yeah.
We'll see some CGI here in a minute.
Oh yeah.
I love this though. I think this is really cool.
No, I think
You're
it's.
like,
I'm
where
not.
the hell are we in a cave? And
Yeah,
then
no.
it reveals the symbol. No, I'm not saying.
I don't think it's bad.
You're wrong for what you said. I think they could use that in another movie. The Batman, if we ever get the damn thing.
Yeah.
So Gotham was constructed in Pinewood Studios, which is the house that Bond built, or Cubby Broccoli. So, big deal there.
Yeah.
So Batman knows everything to Bond. Oh, Prince! I forgot he wrote an entire score. That's awesome.
I just said that, Phil.
Did you just say that?
Anton
Oh, I
Furst,
missed it.
amazing production design. I mean,
Yes.
he really revamped and set a new tone, especially even in the comics too. And his passing was sad.
Ooh, Bob Kane.
It was. No Bill Finger.
Steeler. He stealed.
Yeah, first used Art Deco design, 1930s pulp.
Yeah.
References Metropolis, 1927 film.
Yeah.
And his Batmobile remains a fan favorite. It's one of my favorites. And he designed the poster with just the bat symbol on it. Just made it simple. And the Batmobile was inspired by jet aircraft parts and war
Ooh,
machines.
perfectly placed.
And built on a Chevy Impala.
In a movie based on Batman, Tim Burton puts his name right on the front of the logo.
Why not? Gotham City.
Gotham City. That skyline. That's honestly one of my favorite fictional cities. Probably my favorite.
That's probably a painting on top of actual footage.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Ooh, Monarch Theater. That's where it all went down.
Looking back, it's pretty damn small. The city, the sets.
Yeah. Prince music lightly heard in the background off and on here.
I didn't even know at the time. I mean, I was young, but I was like, oh, Prince is...
His Royal Badness did a lot of music for this movie.
Of course. When I first saw this, I thought this was Bruce Wayne's origin right here. It really set... I was like, what's going on?
I feel like Arkham Knight borrowed a lot. Mostly like aesthetic wise, like as far as the city goes, like it looks, not only the skyline, but like the city streets kind of look, they're all dirty and deserted.
Wet.
Yeah. All the time. It always rains. And then this part, in the very end of Arkham Knight, there's a family, like a, mom, dad, and son walking, and the parents are getting mugged and stuff, and then Batman shows up or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like this. Oh, a hooker.
No, she's a lady of the night.
No, she's a hooker. She's a lady of the Dark Knight.
Hey, man, you got any change? Fuck off. Hey, we're tourists. Let's go down this dark alleyway.
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. That's a nice car.
Just $1?
Seriously, he's just asking for $1. Boom.
It's a Dirty Harry gun.
Mm-hmm.
Now she screams.
He shoots her. Like, whoa.
I'm not doing my kid any favors.
Deleted scene.
He's not even my kid.
Some animation here.
Here's our first look at Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
A little jarring.
Also, I like how far up he is, and he can tell exactly where. I'd be like, oh god, I can kind of hear where they are. I'm not really sure.
These characters are very cartoony, but I mean they're cool. It's not like corny or anything.
Hey, the boss says we need to give him money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Johnny Cobbs, oh man.
I don't like it up here. You scared of heights or something, you idiot. Johnny Gobbs, like you that. Johnny Gobbs, he's my boss.
Oh, the back, come on.
That ain't what I heard.
It's just his nickname, though. His last name was actually Gobbleheimer. So
The bad.
I love this right here. It's coming. Yeah, come on. That's awesome.
You think he's like just humming to himself? He's like,
yeah.
Steve did that in the theater.
Yeah.
Actually, the whole audience did that together.
That's how I drop into work every day.
So the wire stops. Hey guys, can you help me down here?
Shut up.
Up. And you hear the footsteps. This is so great.
It'd be so much better if Batman.
Holy shit!
It'd be so much better if Batman screamed every time he did like.
Well, one of Joker's henchmen later on, that's what he does when he enters a room. He's like, ah!
Ah!
And that's the movie. He got killed. No. Oh, that's great.
Why do they both look like corpses?
Because it's
Like they look,
Gotham. They're hungry.
they're all skinny and like
Emaciated. Right?
They don't
Yeah.
have dollars. A-Cart's eating all the food.
God, that's probably cutting through his ankle. That rope.
I love this.
I don't kill unless it's indirectly. Mwah.
Michael Keaton added that line.
Yeah.
Yeah, did he?
Yep.
Supposedly, John Peters said he wanted him to say, I'm Batman, motherfucker. Like, oh, come on.
The original line was "I am the Knight."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Batman's better.
I wish Batman would have jumped off and be like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Like he did in Batman Begins. Now,
Yeah.
now we're the same. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
He just jumps off into the. Oh god! Ow! Ow!
That was the worst part of that movie.
Well, I mean, it reminded me a lot of Year One or Earth One. Yeah, because
Yeah.
like he, tries to jump off a roof or whatever and lands just right on the concrete. It's because he's like he's just starting out.
I know.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of like Aaron Sorkin-ness in this movie, like behind the scenes stuff about the bicentennial and
Yeah.
I mean, it's good though. It builds up the story and it all pays off. It sets up something.
I don't know if it's just me, but I would hate to turn around and just there be a big portrait of me.
Right.
Like my name, sure,
But it was
like,
Billy D. Williams. He
yeah,
liked it.
Yeah.
Well, he just transferred from Bespin, so
He's still wearing Han Solo's outfit from the
Right.
end of the movie.
I love this design though. This room here is really cool. Still works. It's just in its own time period, really.
Yeah.
I think that's good, Now, some people criticize the Joker makeup, the prosthetics, Do you think Nicholson, you prefer his actual face?
no, I think the prosthetics were good for this movie.
I still think that, too.
Jerry Hall, anyone?
Mick
trivia?
Jagger's
There you
ex-wife?
go, Mick
I thought
Jagger.
so.
Yeah, I know. I knew that.
Poor thing. Talk about corpses.
Yeah,
She's still with us, right? I didn't mean
she
her.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, she dies in this movie. Or I don't know.
Hey! What?
What?
Nicholson's just playing himself.
Exactly.
Yeah, he really is.
Exactly what I was just saying.
Until he's Joker, it's really just like he's just in a suit walking around, hanging out on set.
When he's Joker, that's drunk Nicholson. That's
right.
This is good dialogue, though. You know, it's not.
Now, I've stolen this line, and I've used it ever since.
I didn't ask? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I love that.
It's like the ultimate a-hole, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on.
How's the couch feeling?
I wanted him to. I wish he would have turned to the crew and be like, "Are we gonna yell action or what? Are we gonna start the scene?
When's the scene start?"
That was a hell of a kick.
Oh my god!
I think it hit his abs, not his crotch. Recognize the detective?
It's Fats. Fats from Star Wars. Porkins.
I can't believe they named that character Porkins. So 70s.
Yeah.
Alexander Knox.
You alright, fatty 2x4? I'm going down.
I heard they might have dubbed his voice, Porkins' voice.
Oh yeah, I bet. Sounds really bad.
I like this Alexander Knox character. I wish they would have had him in other films. Kind of a good angle for a reporter, you know, like Daredevil has,
or if he was just like Jimmy Olsen, and then he got transferred at the end of the movie. I'm getting transferred to Metropolis.
I'm changing my name to Jimmy Olsen.
Well, that's what they did in Smallville. Remember?
Oh yeah, she didn't watch
at the end.
Smallville.
At the end, it was like, oh, that was his fake name. I'm really Jimmy Olsen. It's like, oh yeah, you can't do that.
I think the pilot episode is probably the best Smallville, and that was it.
No, that's a good show.
I say you're full of shit, Knox, and you can quote me.
She told him to beat it, bozo.
You got my dinner?
I need a burger.
Poor guy. Hey, Tim, you want me to get in shape? No, just be you. Sounds good.
Someone with a trombone walking behind him. Dun, 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 dun.
Welcome to the movie.
He's winded by the time he gets the jacket. Oh my god, why do you...
I thought it'd be funny if it was like a McDonald's bag.
I know, because, you know, the joke is, here's your lunch, and it's actually lunch probably. Starving.
That's a lot of value meals.
Big Macs.
Right.
Did they sell Batman toys at McDonald's for this?
Returns they did.
Returns?
Which was odd, because it was very dark.
They didn't sell toys for this, man? You could have made a killing.
Well, I think that was the deal with the toys. They didn't expect people to want so many toys, and I think it was Toy Biz. They they repainted old figures. They didn't even look like the movie, really.
Why does everybody have a revolver?
It was
Bob
the 80s.
doesn't.
That's why Bob's his number one guy.
It's Clint Eastwood's collection.
Right. My number one guy.
And I.
Wasn't he, when he says that, wasn't he doing his impression of his old boss?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was doing the Jack Palance.
Yeah.
Yes. You.
Ooh, gosh, that's very Tim Burton though. That look.
Yes.
Anton Furst and Tim Burton were meant to collaborate. I mean, their styles were so
Gave him a lot of freedom.
Right.
I don't think Tim Burton ever has sunshine in his movies. It's always like gray sky.
Big Fish.
Oh yeah,
It in that.
Maybe Edward.
That's it.
Maybe Edward Scissorhands too. Harvey Dent always looks very well dressed.
I really wish he would have stayed honest. I mean, I know it wasn't his choice.
Yeah.
Stupid Tommy Lee Jones. Like, Tommy Lee Jones, good actor, but at the time, you know, they just were like, he's a big star.
Yeah, but he's not
No, and he was
Two-Face.
just trying to be. He was trying to be Jack Nicholson. You know, that's not who
That's the
Two-Face
problem.
is.
All the villains were really after this
Yeah.
movie. They didn't get it. I don't know. Would you say DeVito channeled that too, or did his own thing?
I think he did his own thing just
Yeah.
because he was so much more gross.
That was a huge turnoff, I think. Sexist.
Sexual harassment. I'm reading
It's still
yours.
Porkins. He's just wearing. It's Porkins. He's wearing pantyhose.
Yeah.
Knox.
God, I can't get that on my head. Thanks. Wow. Very sexist. Pose nude. Ugh.
Corto Maltese.
Joey, tell us about that.
Shout out to Corto Maltese. It's a fictional DC island. Is it home? Well, in Arrow, it's like home to Malcolm Merlin or something. But I don't.
Dark Knight Returns has.
Oh yeah, it's in Dark Knight Returns too. But I don't. Steve, do you know more about it?
Not really. I just know it is DC fictional. But, they get to.
Wasn't there a war or something in Dark Knight Returns?
Good world building,
Mm-hmm.
It does feel odd that Vicky Vale, like Pulitzer Prize photographer, decides to basically
doink Bruce Wayne.
No, not well that too, but no, partner up with like pretty much a tabloid reporter. Well, he's not a tabloid, but he's looking for a guy in a bat costume. It seems like a pretty fresh idea. Like a lot of people think that doesn't exist. Just feels like a stretch for her to like pack up and like I gotta go to Gotham and help this guy find this dude dressed as a bat.
Well, is that a Batman building? It looks like Batman.
No.
Oh, language, man.
I'm sorry. Axis Chemicals, was that in the comics before this film?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Vicky Vale was also from the comics.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she was even in the old serials. I have those, sadly. But
they more focused on Ace Chemicals because that's where everything went.
You're right.
That's where everything went down.
Now,
I don't know if they changed it for the movie or what.
In Justice League, when they have the Skyline, they do show, is it Ace Chemicals they show?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not Axis.
It's Ace, right?
Ace, okay. I think Jack Palance plays a pretty good mob boss. Pretty intimidating.
Hey, baby!
Now, his boss Grissom was a whole new character, I believe. It was kind of inspired by the other gangster-like characters in Batman mythology.
Mm-hmm.
He knows.
It's funny that Jack doesn't know. You would think he would be on it, too. Like, maybe I shouldn't trust every order this guy gives me. Nice purple suit.
Yeah, I wonder why he's wearing it.
I don't know, because he's going to die and then come back.
He's going to be Joker-fied.
Foreshadowing. Joker card.
This is also pre-Harley Quinn. This is
Right.
before she was even a thought.
Yep. Paul Dini.
If only they would have waited, we could have gotten Harley Quinn. My number one.
Gosh, we still never have gotten them until Suicide Squad together on screen. I just shuffled those.
What am I supposed to do with these now? They're in my hat.
Yeah.
There's a hint, Jack. Maybe you shouldn't go to the chemical plant. Like this set. It's really nice.
What's the phrase? Don't play all your cards or whatever the hell? I don't know.
Eggs in one basket?
Yeah. Don't break all your eggs with a basket.
There you go. Give me Lieutenant Akon.
Dun-dun.
Wayne
Would you
Manor.
consider that a Dutch tilt angle? Like the old 66? I didn't know if they were paying homage to that.
I don't know.
I'm reading too much into shit.
Isn't gambling? Yeah, I'm a billionaire. I can do what I want.
This is how he gets his millions. He's a millionaire this time. He's not a billionaire yet.
Oh, he's only a millionaire?
Well, because it's the 80s.
89.
80s
yeah.
is like, hey, you're a millionaire. You're set, man. Very narrow room.
All right, who farted?
Alfred.
I'll cancel the pizzas, sir.
It's a damn shame. Like, I love Alfred here, and I even love Pat Hingle as Commissioner Gordon. They dumbed those guys down so badly in the later movies.
Miss Poison Ivy, would you like these diamonds?
Pretty lady.
Yeah, that was his. That was his big line.
What?
Why is she wearing a wedding dress?
I know.
She moves quick.
Bend over and I'll show you.
Oh my God, Chevy Chase as Batman. Ugh.
You got a lot of nerve talking to me like that, Wayne. I wasn't talking to you.
I like this though.
I know.
He's really playing a guy who just doesn't know what to do with himself. Right. Does not care. Alfred's like right on his ass.
Well, yeah, because he's not used to being I mean,
people.
he like this is the mask that he puts on.
Right.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
This is the best representation of how that started, is that, Bruce Wayne isn't a thing.
Yeah. That's why when she was like, I mean, I'm sure it's not this deep, but when she was like, can you tell me where Bruce Wayne is? He's like, oh shit, that's me. Hold on.
And this movie did a lot of right things. It really did.
Except for Bruce Wayne's pubic hair. It looks fine, I guess.
Back in the 80s, a lot of people had that kind of hair.
Pubic hair.
I'm not going to lie.
Knox has it.
Yep. And Wookiees.
Yeah, like goblins. Or like gambling. Like what the...
Right.
Well, they're trying to pay for the bicentennial.
So this part cracks me up. Commissioner Gordon's going to talk to some cop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Knox is going to be pointing to his left.
You're right.
And Vicky Vale's going to start looking to her right. Yeah, look over here to my left. What? Over to my right? What?
Chief, have you been eating garlic tonight? It's very... Whew.
Well, this next scene, it seems like they're not really in a rush to find Gordon. Like, they're just kind of walking around the mansion. He's like, oh, is Gordon in here? Like, obviously not.
Yeah.
He left. See, in Justice League, when he had that samurai room, this is what it reminded me of. And I don't know if that was at all a nod or not.
Also, it was a nod to Seven Samurai.
Right.
How great is this mansion, though?
It's nice.
What if he just like loses his shit? Get out of my room!
Right.
What are you doing?
And Michael Keaton's face in the background,
dude,
just
honestly,
taking it all in, is hilarious.
Honestly, this could be like a setup for a horror movie, because like they walk into this weird chamber and he's just following behind them.
This is the origin of Saw.
Yeah.
He's behind me, isn't he?
He just grabs him by the shoulder. I'm not wearing hockey pads. Ah.
Because I bought it in Japan. Awesome.
I fucking love Keaton. He's so good. He punches him.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Can I have a Grant? Get the hell out. Get the hell out of my house right now.
Grant, come here. I don't know what the
He's yours now.
He's not really a good employee, but okay. Here you go.
He's the only Grant I got.
That double take from Keaton there, looking at Knox again, brilliant. It was legitimately brilliant.
Oh, Alfred, you've gotten younger. Sir, Alfred's
They're
not
shuffling the cast as we watch.
Alfred isn't the only butler you have. Yeah, good joke, Alfred. I'll take 2 drinks. I don't wear hockey pads. That's whoa, Alfred, you've aged again. Hello.
He doesn't even pay attention. No, sir, the other car.
God, that bow tie, amazing.
Cary Grant, sir. He's like, I'm still in the room. I can hear you talk about me.
Yeah.
Prick.
Also, no, this is good. He's talking shit about why rich people are so odd when he just gave him a grant.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to give you money. Okay, I don't know why you're being so weird, though.
He's focusing right on Vicky Vale.
He just zooms in on Knox. Douche alert!
Right.
A gun starts zooming in on it. I want this set up in my office. These screens.
Yeah.
These fat tube screens.
But you're just watching Batman on all of them.
Just static.
That'd be creepy.
Awesome Batcave.
Yes.
I mean, just dark. The tone was just amazing.
I think Affleck's cave is very similar. It's more contemporary.
Yeah.
But I do like how he's got all the screens.
God, they're wasting so much time. Commissioner left half an hour ago to go get him. They're wasting time talking about grants and Corto Maltese. And it's still going to take him 15 minutes to get suited up.
Are these just taking
This is my favorite line. This is my favorite line right here. Shoot to kill. Know what I mean? Yeah, that wasn't really subtle at all.
Right.
And that's the first time you can actually see Bad Breath on screen.
Shoot to kill.
Somehow, some way. Just him talking.
Shoot to kill if you catch my drift.
The Art Deco of the suits, you know, his 30s. I like it. Yeah. Nasty. Look at Bob's little movement.
He's all
I'm so
nervous.
excited. Yeah, nervous probably. It was open the whole time.
That looked like it took no effort to get that log off there. He was like,
Well, no shit. Didn't you see how Grissom looked at you?
been ratted out.
And don't forget about the cards, Jack. Oh, yeah, the cards.
Watch out. Shoot to kill. You know what I mean? Yes! We all get it.
Mr. Freeze? What? It's pudding.
It wouldn't make sense, but I really want Alfred to run through. Oh, cancel the pizza, sir!
Slowest door in the world.
Yeah, they take out their legs. Oh, God, my knees.
It's like our cafeteria at work opening up in the morning.
I thought that was guacamole. It's really acid. Oops.
Both their bellies are touching when they're arguing.
Fat Brothers, rub it.
All right, this belly measuring contest is over.
A-Card's mouth is always open.
Just winded. He doesn't even know what he's doing. Turn this way. Hey,
Ah!
It's like those.
Extra cooler.
It's like those little things on the playground with like the wheels, and it's just kids like, oh God. Wow, these guys are worse than stormtroopers.
I love the cop uniforms, though. Pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bring it.
Oh yeah, interesting detail about the bat symbol. Doesn't match the one that was on the poster.
Right. Tell us about that, Joe.
Because they couldn't get the rights. There's something about getting the
time, right?
Huh?
They couldn't get the rights in time.
Yeah, like they only got it for when Batman Returns came out.
Right. I would have killed that guy, right?
No, well,
his neck catching him.
No, it would have ripped through his jacket though.
Oh, that's true.
The threads. Wow, you gotta be really strong.
Went that way.
Dun-dun-dun. Just explodes right on his face. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, you're stepping in acid.
I hope those uniforms
Yeah.
are protected.
Your shoes. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
So Bob Ringwood, he looked at 200 comic books for inspiration designing the bat suit.
Did he read them, or did he just set them out and like, he's like, okay, good.
John Peters wanted Nike product placement, so the boots Batman wears, they're actually souped up Nike Air Trainers. I remember as a kid, like, what's that bump on his boot?
That actually sounds pretty cool.
I like it though. Close-ups though are not too great.
I'm just glad they don't have the Nike symbol on it.
Close-ups they do, because it's in the light. It's in the light, yeah.
Oh boy.
But you never see it in the film. I didn't. That'd be terrible.
That's what I was thinking.
It's like
There's a Nike
Rocky
symbol.
3.
There's a Nike symbol just right under the bat symbol.
Yeah.
I'm also sponsored by Wonder Bread.
Looks like a NASCAR outfit.
What does he think? He's a sniper?
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun. He's taking 5 minutes to get there. Boom.
Yeah, but it'll look cool. Jesus. Where? Doesn't any cop want to protect the commissioner in the situation?
So if you're watching at home, he just
standing there.
Bob just said, "Let him go all do Gordon."
Ew.
This isn't that type of movie.
Thankfully, they took that scene out.
Yeah.
Again, Jack being Jack.
Right.
Are we
and
rolling?
Batman being Batman.
Chua!
Gone.
Probably thinks he's in Cuckoo's Nest again. Going crazy.
Here's Johnny.
Here's the funny part. A-Cart is just walking around. big ass target. Look at him. He's like, oh,
I don't know where to go. Oh my god.
I'm gonna go now. Yeah, we're gonna be friends, Jack. What?
Oink oink.
Porkins dies again.
Think about the future. Then Marty's down there. Jack,
Yeah.
I have to tell you about the future.
Ricochet.
Wonder Woman.
You're beautiful.
Oh, good catch, dude.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
Did he let him go intentionally?
No, look at his neck. He can barely move his arm.
But it looks like it can go either way.
He's straining.
He's like, I remember you killed my parents, you son of a bitch. And
No, he
drops
doesn't
him.
remember.
So you think he just let him go? Or he slipped?
I think
Yeah,
he
his
slipped.
glove fell off.
Yeah.
I read that wrong as a kid. I was like, oh, he killed him.
Look at those immaculate lips. Oh, yeah, sure thing.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk.
Oh, it. Dun, dun,
Wrong one, it's Vicks. Ah, shit.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know, but we could shoot him right now as he's going up.
Where'd he go? Chief, that was him. He was not completely hidden. So is anybody gonna get Jack out of there, or...
That's the confusing part. Looks like it just drained him.
Sploosh.
And apparently he died with this claw.
Meow.
Like, ah!
Dyed his fingernails green. There was his punk phase.
So funny story about the bat suit. Keaton would say this
Piss.
years earlier about he couldn't turn the head because it would rip the cowl.
Mm-hmm.
So that gave birth to the shoulder turn, which we got up until Dark Knight, I believe.
Then we got the motorcycle helmet, which I never really liked.
I did it at the time, but it seemed like Affleck, they perfected something with Affleck.
I think he only liked it because it made sense.
Yeah.
Like, it was very realistic. But I mean, if you look at it, he looks very scrawny. Like, with the thing makes him look very scrawny.
Yeah.
As opposed to Batman Begins, he looks, big.
Right.
But yeah, with Affleck, they definitely... I remember, I think it was before BVS came out, they were doing...
Soup.
I love the table length.
This is why he doesn't date much. What were you saying about BVS? Sorry.
Well, before BVS came out, they showed footage from... Like, people were recording the Batfleck scene when he was in Suicide Squad. And there's a scene where he was turning his neck.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, they can do it, sweet. I was like, this is the best day.
It's trickery, though, isn't it? Like, some of it's, like, probably cloth material, so it can move.
I think it's like a rubber, or some sort of rubber thing.
Keaton's brilliant in this. He's still my favorite Bruce Wayne.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like someone asked him what his ideal date was, and he was like, I don't know. We eat soup at opposite ends of tables?
This is awesome.
I think it's ad-lib.
I don't know, but it's great.
You think they have good chemistry? Him and
I thought they
Basinger?
did, yeah.
I wonder what him and Young would have been like. She probably would have been like cutting her wrist or something.
I think this really separates him from, well, I mean, apart from being Batman, I think it really separates him from, like, most millionaires that are, like, very obsessed with their houses and stuff. He's like, yeah, I don't really care too much about this room. I've never really been in here.
Yeah. To him, the money is a means to his end for Batman.
Well, like this movie, he's just getting started here.
Well, he's like, let's go.
He's got other things on his mind.
He's like, let's go to a more intimate place. It looks very cozy in there. Let's have some good food, not cold ass soup.
Which was this like hours later? Because that was quite a spread.
They doinked already.
They doinked.
They doinked once already.
Gosh. That's something Alfred would say. Have you doinked us,
You can only go so long until you want grandchildren.
What if he is your grandfather, Vicky? Bruce took him away from you.
Wait, what?
She said that he reminds her of her grandfather.
Oh yeah, like Barbara Gordon was his niece.
Oh, yeah, gross.
Jeez. Terrible.
I really wanted them to have her and Commissioner to have a scene and be like, "Oh wow, we have the same last name." Bye.
So Hollywood. Like, hey, we got all this material written for us. Let's change things. Some things work to change, I get it, but...
Yeah.
Aside from the pubic hair, he's pretty suave, I'd say.
No, I was just giving him crap. He looks fine.
Well, you know, I think...
That's poofy 80s hair.
Yeah.
That's true. Mom had a car like that, Joe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Orange.
Was Mom Bruce Wayne?
No.
Mom
Vicky
Wayne.
Vale.
It just says surgery on the side.
Vicky Vale's car. The Chevy.
So this is a mob doctor, right?
Yeah,
It
basically.
has to be.
I like how he advertised surgery.
I'm going to say he lost...
And a
Yeah,
neon blinking
yeah.
sign. To me, I thought that was hilarious.
I'm going to say he lost his license long ago. Probably has a drinking problem, let's say.
Yeah, I wonder
Give me a me.
who his professional liability carrier is.
Let's break it down.
Yeah.
He's like ripping his face off trying to get that mask off.
This
He's
was,
like, oh my god!
this was a scary scene to me as a kid. Just because of the darkness and him laughing and all the instruments.
His pants are off for some reason.
That too. That was
Mirror.
So do you think he becomes a Joker officially once he sees himself, or do you think he was already there?
No, I think he kind of sees himself and he's starting to freak out here, and it just kind of makes him snap.
Well,
Like
plus
he literally
it was,
gets the joke.
plus it was probably already there in the back of his mind all,
Well, it was.
all
He
his,
had that
all his
laugh
life, and then he,
Yeah. Just took this to bring it out.
yeah.
Like Two-Face.
Uh-huh.
Actually, very much like Two-Face. Both had
How would he have-
accidents. And
How do you be
changed
able to
their
work with those
personalities.
tools? They're all like saws and stuff. He's just like,
Rusty.
They just have to buy him beer. That's why he doesn't charge. Now he's out of business because his light's broken.
oh wow, that's a good shot of one character going upstairs to two characters going upstairs. That was pretty cool.
Trickery.
Yeah, it's like the Joker's there.
So, as Joey would say, I think they planned the doink, but
Yeah, we've taken off her shoes.
and she's going upstairs. That's
I
not
feel-
where the exit
I feel
is.
a little drunk.
Good.
One drink, and I'm flying. Flying like a bat? Are you Batman?
I can't. Oh,
I love that.
Oh, young love.
oh. And Jack Palance in his bathroom. Can we go back to the other scene, please?
This guy's a hell of an actor, though.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Won the Oscar
legend.
2 years later, I think, or 3. City Slickers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great reveal of the Joker, I think. Official reveal.
Sugar bumps.
Oh, you're alive.
I also really like the big statues of whatever those are supposed to be, like the gods or something.
Yeah.
They're there up until like Batman and Robin, and it always like it made Gotham seem like
Schumacher even brought more to it, like really went into it. Massive.
like I think like one of the observatory was like or something was held on top of like Atlas, and I was like, what?
Well, to Batman Forever's credit, that's when they were really able to expand Gotham, make it huge, because they had computer generated imagery then. So I think to deal with Joker's coat here, they may have spray painted it purple suddenly for some reason. You'll see. There's a mistake here. You'll see purple on his neck. See right there?
Oh, yeah.
I dig the makeup. I don't get why some people... I just heard that recently. People didn't like this grin he had.
Well, now everybody has the internet, so they can complain about whatever the hell they want to.
Right.
Oh, I know. Ooh, his balls are hanging out.
What a day.
Hush, little baby. It's like, whoa, this is creepy.
She just lets out a huge fart. He's like, oh,
Alfred, what did you make?
Light a match.
Alfred, she's dead. I don't know what happened. I heard something.
She had a fart attack.
I killed her. It was a fart, sir.
Women don't do that.
This next scene,
How come we never heard Batman fart?
I think it's forcing the idea like, hey, he's Batman.
This is the one scene in the movie that I don't care for.
Weird, yeah.
It really is.
First off, he'd have tons of Kleenex on the floor to get his blood off his nose because of the rush.
Jeez.
That's a cool shot.
Yeah.
The smear of blood on the paper when he wipes it. Yeah, Nicholson just ate this up. I like his breathing, too.
They get a load of me.
Oop. Oop.
Who's your acting coach, Jack? Cocaine.
All right.
His eyes are really red. Well, it's probably the makeup, too. Is this how Zach wakes up? Oh, yeah, we can go. Oh, no, yeah.
Actually, no, I have to be Batman later. I mean, I'm busy.
Don't worry, Alfred will fix it.
I'll have him cancel the pizzas.
We're going to be here quite a while, ma'am. Thanks, Alfred.
All right, it was one date. Relax.
I know, Alfred, like, she's very special. Like, they just had a one-night stand.
Right.
Unless they were talking for, like, hours and hours in that kitchen.
Marry her. Doink her for life.
Alfred, you suck.
Way to screw it up, Alfred.
I'm afraid Mr. Wayne lied to you.
Well, later on, hey, here's the Batcave. Something tells me she did that a lot with Mick Jagger. Oh my god.
What, fainted?
Yeah.
I love it. That's awesome.
Remind me of the Botox scene from Christmas with the Cranks with Tim Allen. He
yeah.
tries to drink.
Botox,
He's like,
yeah.
You got Einstein at the end of the table there.
He reminded me at the time, I thought he was Robert Carradine from Revenge of the Nerds.
Him?
Yeah.
He looked like an older version of him. I was like, oh, he's in this movie. Life's been good to me. Well. Do you remember being maybe confused when you saw this scene? Because his face was skin tone again?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering, how they did that.
He looked a lot more tan, though, than normal.
They did a good job making it look like it was makeup.
That's right where about I would let go. What? Is it the Ark of the Covenant or something? Smoking.
There's that guy. Ah!
Yeah.
E equals MC square. E equals MC square.
That's gotta smell bad. Pretty cool trick, though, with the makeup. Like, he's clearly got the white makeup in his rag there.
Right. He's wiping away the flesh makeup. And yeah.
This next part.
I'm glad he's dead.
I'm glad you did.
I love that.
He adjusts his tie. You hear the skull like clack. Damn it, Bob, get out of my bubble.
I don't think the Joker would have a bubble, do you?
No. Definitely not the Leto
Do
one.
this.
I think Jack Palance
Am I number
found this
one?
out when he saw the movie. That bastard. They actually sold those Joker henchman coats back in the day. I don't know if you knew that, Steve.
I did not.
They weren't cheap. Still aren't cheap. You can find them. When's dinner? Are you okay?
Call 911 right now.
A lot of darkness in this film, really, for
Yeah.
its time, I think.
Yeah, the execs just keep turning to Tim Burton. He's like, mm-hmm. Because what did he have before this?
Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Beetlejuice.
Nice. Yeah, Beetlejuice is probably. Ooh.
I'm glad you did.
I remember when they cast Ledger for Dark Knight, I never thought he would outdo Nicholson. And he did it in a beautiful way. He made it his own, really.
Yeah, I mean, they're both different Jokers, and they're both brilliantly done.
Ahi, hoo, ha, aha.
She's practically a stalker in this film with Wayne, it seems. They just had one night, and she's like, oh, I need to know about him.
Well, they didn't necessarily know how to write women back
True.
then.
Well, refresh my memory. Silver St. Cloud in the comics, was she like a action-packed character? What was she?
She was just another love interest for Bruce Wayne.
So
Just
she-
a regular person.
So she was like a damsel in distress? Yeah. Okay.
Is she in this movie?
No, she was in the original script. They changed it to Vicky Vale. So I was just wondering, like, maybe originally she was going to be written very well.
Well, she was in the Gotham show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Vicky Vale?
No, Silver St. Cloud.
Okay, gotcha.
She kind of was just like this conniving woman. Like she kind of drove Selena and Bruce apart for a bit.
Is this your ideal look of Gotham, you think? Or what is your
Yeah,
ideal look?
this is it.
Yeah.
This mixed with like whatever they did in Justice League, I thought was pretty good too.
Yeah.
They
like
adapt a lot of the Dark Knight or Arkham Knight type of look, right? Yeah. Which is basically adaptation of this.
I mean, it's big. I mean, the big thing about Gotham is like they try to, on the outside, they try to be like, oh wow, it's like a successful city. We got all these big buildings, and then you go, 100 floors down, and you see all this all the crappy streets and all the crime going on.
Right. Begins did a good job with that.
Yeah.
How she took him down and
Slap the shit out of him twice. I'd never forget that scene because the first time I saw it, she slapped
like one
him.
slap, we get it.
Slapped him once, and
Two.
then she slapped him again, and this guy, like 5 rows in front of us, just goes, "What the hell?" Why would you touch them? He put them there for a reason.
There's more to him than meets the eye.
I'm obsessed.
It truly was a Shawshank Redemption.
Because I don't even think she suspects him to be Batman, right? This is
No.
just on her own. Like, you think they could have got more?
She picked him up. She's like, he seems to not be good at holding flowers. I'll write that down.
Drops flowers.
When he goes to her apartment later, they're in a vase.
Flower dropper.
She keeps glancing at the flowers. Don't pick them up.
You think they could get more extras to fill in here? Looks like not a lot of people live in the city.
This guy. God, if I'm that kid, I'm running away. I'm so far out of there.
Yeah, drunk clowns aren't usually.
Bye.
nice.
Clowns in general.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Well, it's a mime, but still.
Well, yeah.
Anybody who can...
I love how he just doesn't
Yeah.
even flinch. He just looks at him like, you're a tool bag.
He's looking at him like, please.
That's a bad cover, Bob.
He's looking at him like, please, give me one reason. Give me a reason to hit you.
Right.
Then
It's funny to see these pictures later he develops. They're like studio quality pictures.
when he's taking pictures like that, I wanted everybody to turn and be like, sir, can you please stop taking pictures? Everybody's uncomfortable. That sounds like a lot like the guy I dropped in a vat of acid. It's probably not him, though. Don't let him get too close, maybe.
Godfather's
maybe create some distance. Okay, he killed him. Good job.
Rosebud. Look at the cop back there. He's just standing there. Like, what do you want to grab that guy? Just killed somebody.
Ah!
Terrible cops.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we need Batman, obviously.
Because they're corrupt.
Got nicked there.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And he doesn't even flinch.
No.
That's creepy right there. I don't know.
Hello.
Well, hi, Vic. I'm back. Hi. What'd I miss?
He tries to glide away. He's like, oh shit, I'm not wearing a suit.
This is good, though, this festival build-up, because nowadays, like, they chop up things, they would just mention it, but not actually follow through. Nice boxing glove contraption. I think Steve's got one of those, right?
Yeah, I do. At my desk at work.
It's pointed the other way. Hey, Steve.
It's usually Mitch that he uses it on. This town needs an enema.
That's for, like, solicitors. Have you read the book? I thought he was a pretty good Alfred.
He was all right. Yeah.
He was very much the butler, exclusively butler only.
Well, and that's the thing, though. Alfred's changed since then.
I don't know, Jeremy Irons Alfred's pretty sweet.
Oh, I think he's my favorite.
Yeah.
He's actually working on stuff.
I'm hoping they do like a somewhat of a fight scene for him, because if he's like what New 52 was or whatever, he's had some
year
training.
one, right? Was year one him as like an ex-cop or something, or not a cop?
Well, maybe, but like New 52,
soldier.
New 52, he's had like some training with the British Army or something like that.
Yeah, Kane's was like a medical tech, I think, and
I think Earth 1, he was like he was not even a butler. He was kind of just like, he kicked ass. And he helped Bruce kick ass.
Right. He helped train him too, right?
And he was like, "Can you get me a glass of water?" He's like, "Eat shit."
Yeah, I think Michael goes good as this old Alfred, you know, just as a butler, really.
Well, I mean, everybody fits their own
time. Phone's disconnected. She's crazy. Well, clearly, look at the photos. Apparently, she paid Bob.
He's just right behind her. Yes? You rang?
Ah, spring break. This is creepy.
What is it?
Well, he's cutting up photos of dead people.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's Joker.
I don't know if they've ever really touched on this again, but he's like, he sees himself as an artist in this movie. I think it works for the movie. I don't know if they play into that in the comics or anything like that.
Just some of the dialogue from Joker in like the Arkham series. Like there was one.
Who's this loss? Sorry. Sorry.
No, you. Jesus. Like he's always been like so just like sadistic. Like it's crazy. Like there was one he was talking about like holy water, He was like, yeah, I'll never forget that holy water and acid mix-up that happened at the church. He's like, that baptism was crazy.
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh!
Damn. It's like he's psychotic. Again, Jack being Jack.
So great.
Dude, did you see him creep up? Well, he didn't really creep up, I guess.
Phone
but
book.
Jennifer Lawrence, when she won her Oscar years back, he like came up from behind her like backstage, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
Jeez.
You know, he was trying to.
Oh yeah.
He's Jack.
He apparently he. What did he did a movie with Diane Keaton?
Yes.
Didn't he? There's some like pay issue. Like she was getting not nearly as much as he was. And, like they were hugging at the end of the shoot, like they were saying goodbye and everything. And I guess he whispered something about a little extra, and then he left, and then she didn't get what he said. And then like a few years later, or like maybe when she got her paycheck, it was like bumped up, and she found out it was Jack Nicholson who like
Paid it or
gave part of his check to her.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. Action news now.
Yeah, they would later adapt the what was it, GNN in the follow-up films like CNN.
Oh yeah, with Brian from Breakfast Club.
Right. That's creepy. I almost thought this male caster was Neil Adams, but clearly not, right?
No.
Yeah. That would have been cool.
It would have been really cool.
Like, damn, he looks kind of like him to me. A little bit. If you close your eyes.
Is this where she loses her mind?
Yes. Spoiler.
Or is this where nothing happens?
Right. Yes.
Oh, wait, why is she laughing?
Her reaction, that's great.
What's the protocol, Joe, for when something like this happens in your world?
We'd probably just go to break.
No one would go see how she is.
Well, they would, but like during break.
Right.
Because that guy said, yeah, kill the camera.
Smiley. Yeah, Napier had a background in like chemistry, all kinds of... I don't know if the Joker in the comics did... Didn't they later, or recently, didn't they give Joker an official name and it was Jack
Napier? They sure
Napier?
did, and it was not Jack Napier.
Oh, it wasn't? I thought it was.
I don't think so.
Was it the Joker?
It was Joe Kerr.
Oh, God.
They actually used that in the comics back in the day.
Yeah. Well, he's used a lot of stuff like that. Like,
This part.
I think in the Arkham series, he used like Jack White.
Oh, right. Hair is so natural, even your Undertaker would know. Or something. He's got a hell of a production team.
He's probably got the money for it.
True.
Oh my God, Alfred. Just get the shit out of me.
What's your pants?
No, you're right. It is Jack Napier.
Is it?
Yeah, I thought they went with something else, but nope.
I thought
Jack
we talked
Napier.
about it a while
Yep.
back. I've been wrong before.
No, you're right.
I like that, though. That pays a nice homage to 89.
It makes sense. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't.
It's a
roll
cool
with that.
name. I don't know what the origins
They
to
could
coming
just
up with that
just
name.
not give him a name, but whatever.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. He went, I think, one of the longest runs without ever having a real name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, jeez.
I mean, even the Killing Joke, they still just like never called him by name.
Right.
I don't know
Well,
why.
they still kept it as a mythos, right? Like,
Yeah.
this may be his origin story. We
No,
really don't know.
I think it was like officially.
Oh,
I
because
think
that
they-
was a one-off
They
comic.
said it in canon, though. Now.
Yeah.
Oh, they have? Okay.
Well, yeah, because Barbara.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because Barbara is, still in the wheelchair.
True.
So
I mean, he went over 70 years without a,
Mhm.
name and.
Look at this. This is like a day later. How many products does people use? He's got like big-ass zits and everything.
Well, I think that's just I think it's a good tell on
Yeah.
society.
Mhm.
Well, I remember as a kid, I didn't really understand they had to stop using products.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, they look different. Like, how much power does a district attorney have against a threat like that?
Right.
It tells me he really wouldn't, right? It's more up to the mayor or commissioner. Yeah, where's Gordon in all this?
Wasn't he running for mayor? Is that not a thing?
No, that's the second one.
Oh.
Batman Returns. That's when Penguin runs for mayor.
Oh. I really wanted to zoom out. They're both in the same room.
Again, makeup trick.
Yeah.
Very cool. Jack.
It doesn't make sense. So it'd be like,
Daddy's gonna make some art, darling.
I wonder if she inspired Harley Quinn in a way.
oh yeah.
I mean, not personality-wise,
Right.
because she's very...
But like he needs well, not really an equal, but a sidekick. Literally, he kicked her side.
It's a nice set. I'd like to have an art museum like that.
No, you wouldn't. It gets trashed. Or it doesn't, maybe.
Well, I'd hope they rebuild after the incident.
Also, it's weird
Well,
that...
she didn't dress up.
Also, it's weird that you get it's like a restaurant art museum. I didn't know that was a thing.
The Art Center has a restaurant. It's not fancy, but it's like, it's the cafeteria, I guess.
They just throw a burger at you. Here!
There's a guy dressed up. He doesn't work there. He's like, reservations? Like, I just want
Cold slice
chips.
of Casey's pizza.
Oh, that's Craig. We don't know. He never leaves.
He just comes.
Gross.
Well, I didn't mean that, but yeah, that probably happens too. Anyway, kids, come back to see us. Oh, a gift.
Yeah. I'd be like, oh, wow. Definitely not weird. I'm going to leave now.
Urgent.
Crayon.
Written like a child.
Hey, that's how I write. It really is. I have terrible handwriting.
We never learned cursive, right?
I did, and then I forgot.
Put this on right now.
Where?
Yeah, she like lifts up her arm. She's like,
Yeah.
Is this for a
Holds it in her
guy?
armpit.
yeah, it's not working.
Okay.
Boom.
Has it been clearly established these people die or they just pass out?
I don't think they really established that.
So I guess it's like take it out.
Oh, dude, you fell on the stairs. Oh, my God.
What about you, Steve? What
What?
do you think?
I think they're dead.
Why did they leap through? Why did they
Some
leap over
definitely
the
are
railing?
from falling off the balcony
Yeah.
and stuff. What do you think, Joe? You think they're dead or alive?
Those guys that fell off the balcony, I don't know why they wouldn't just fall. It's not like they got shot or something.
Right.
Oh. Rip.
Prince?
Best outfit right there. Did he say Prince?
No, he said Lawrence.
Oh, I was like, oh, that's cool, Nod. It is Prince.
Oops.
I heard Prince may have wrote this music without seeing the film.
I don't know.
It would make sense.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
No, it's just
Have
like...
you ever seen the Bat Dance music
Yeah,
video?
yeah.
It's very trippy, but I kind of like it.
I like this because it looks like it fits.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Terrible, Tanner. Terrible. This always bothers me, that drip.
It's
Like,
Jared,
dude,
it's Jared Leto.
get it
Yeah.
right. It's like a fat Christopher Walken. The fuck yes, mate. This is pretty good on his part. He didn't. He
Yeah.
totally missed that guy when he does that.
Also, do you think that hurt his hand? Because that's like metal.
And it sounded like it
Yeah.
was, too when he connected with it.
Unless the
I
sound
wish they had-
design's that good.
I wish they had a mic on him. He's just like, oh shit.
Holy shit, that hurt.
We got to cut, guys. Ow.
We're rolling?
No, literally, I have a cut. It hurts.
That painting's one of the old popes. We
Yeah.
actually have one of those in our art center
Yeah,
right now.
I wrote
several versions of it. Oh, you did?
I wrote a report about it.
Educate us.
I think it's by Francis Bacon, and it was about one of the old popes. I can't remember. It's Pope. I forgot. I mentioned his name 20 times to get the word count right. But yeah, it's pretty much like his depiction of like sending the Pope to hell for like the sins that he committed or whatever.
And there's several versions of it, right?
Yeah.
Ours doesn't have the
and it was one of
hanging
like
corpses or whatever that was.
And I think it was like one of I heard somewhere that it was one of the inspirations, behind Joker. Like
crap. So going back when you saw this in the theater, you did see it in the theater, right?
Yeah.
Was everything working for you? Like what you saw?
Oh, yeah.
You were digging all of it. How many times did you see it in theater?
In the theater,
7.
I don't know, at least 5.
It's like $1 then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was cheaper now.
I don't know. This is probably $5-6. I mean,
Damn.
but it was cheap. Yeah.
And speaking of which, I just got Movie Pass. I recommend it.
Yes?
I'm going to see my first movie today with it. This has nothing to do with the movie, but
Well, if they ever put it back in
Yeah.
theaters.
my friend just saw 9 movies this month, and it only cost him $10.
Because that's the fee each month, right? You have to pay a year.
You're
so,
joking,
right?
because he's Joker.
Do I look like I'm joking?
You have to pay a year in advance, right?
Huh?
But you have to pay a full year's worth.
No.
Oh, you can pay by month?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I should get that. I remember that as a kid. Like, I obviously didn't see this in theaters, but like any time a big movie would come out, you had to get there super early, get your seat. This had to be crazy.
Get in a
when this
fight
came
with
out.
people.
Yeah, that too. I remember for the Phantom Menace, we had to save 4 seats, and we got in a fight with somebody.
Really?
Like, ooh. I was
saw a
like,
movie-
listen, Mom.
I remember I saw a movie a few years ago, and I was in the very back, and I put my feet up, and it wasn't like packed or anything. Like there were plenty of seats.
Yeah.
And a woman came by and was very passive aggressive, and they're like, "Oh, let's find someplace else." They have their feet up, and I was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?
You said
Are you gonna be all right?"
Was this flower trope thing in comics with the acid and
Yes.
stuff? Oh, so that was a nice touch then.
Yeah.
Good thing she ducked.
He's done gags like that in the past in
Yeah.
the comics and stuff. Same with the buzzer in the hand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did he ever fry somebody with it in
Oh,
the
yeah.
comics?
The laughing fish.
Yeah.
So they really did a lot of good things, like to get comic
Yeah.
book fans approval.
Especially the suit.
Yeah. Awesome suit.
Oh!
I bet that's another great makeup trick. He's got the makeup on his gloves or something and rubbing it on his face. I'm guessing.
I don't know, because they cut here.
True.
Most
What?
iconic scene.
Yes,
Oh,
what an
man.
entrance.
Dun-dun-dun. Oh, you can see the you can see the lines.
wire, yeah.
Well, I thought that was... You're supposed to see that, because that's how he... I guess not. Yeah, because he has that thing.
Oh, yeah.
What
This
if
is
he-
when you get a check at the restaurant. Hold on. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
He's crashing into the door. Ah!
I never caught this at first. He throws one of those mist things.
Yeah.
I always thought he was throwing like the gadget back in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you doing that?
He's just like, ah!
Yeah.
Flipping him off.
Which one?
Screw you.
Still the best Batmobile in my opinion.
It's an awesome
come on.
Batmobile.
I know, Joey, you probably don't agree, but
I'm more impartial to the BVS one because it borrows a lot from
Right,
this,
right.
and but it's more
and Bales too, I guess you could say the tank
tumbler.
type of
A little bit,
it's like
yeah.
a marriage.
I don't know. I don't never really was.
I just like the sleekness of this. It's just nice.
No, I like this is probably my second favorite one, but like yeah, BVS. It takes stuff from this and then makes it drive actually.
I love how she keeps looking over at him and he
Yeah.
gets pissed.
right.
And he just turns the light on so she can't
Yeah.
see.
But she was just like Bruce, and he was like, "What?" I mean, oh shit!
Oh, I love this car so much.
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
wide turn.
Fast and Furious. Oh no!
Yeah, the inspiration for the car was off jet engine parts.
Oh
and war
no!
machines, as we talked about earlier.
All that lettuce.
Chevy
and the
Impala,
cabbage.
Chastity was built on. Or Chevy would make a
Alfred, where's our order of cabbage? There's a big mix-up on the street. Dun-dun-dun.
It's funny how when Affleck's version came out, Batman doesn't kill. He's got machine guns in that car.
Yeah. Well, and also he set someone on fire with the engine.
In the second one,
Yeah.
And he throws a fat guy down a sewer with a bomb attached to him with a smile.
When he tosses the one guy off the bell tower in this one.
Yeah, that too.
Shields. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, I got
It's like a penis.
I got the car and some of the toys before I even saw the damn movie.
Yeah.
And the car came with the shield cover, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
And you threw it away.
No, but it did get ripped.
Got ripped?
Damn it! Yeah, I think Ginny got into it.
Was it like
our
rubber or
dog.
something? Was it like rubber or something?
Plastic.
Oh, wow.
It's very dense, though.
Oh, that was we missed my favorite part where he looks up and he has to.
Yeah.
He like breaks his back.
How much do you weigh?
I think it's a cool shot, though.
What if she? What if she said how much she weighed and he's
They
like,
don't
oh,
even go up. Boom,
how much do you weigh? Oh, fatty.
fatty.
Yeah. You weigh a little more than 108. Oh, really?
I should say it to my. Never mind.
See that thing on my belt? Touch it. Oh.
He doesn't even glide down. Wouldn't that kill him?
She dies. Dun dun. No, he's fucking dead. I'm sorry. That's point blank range.
Yeah. His wallet.
That's not his wallet.
He wakes up for a second. It's called Bat Wallet.
It says badass motherfucker on it.
How was she holding that camera the whole time?
And why the flash? Couldn't she do it with the natural light?
Maybe it was a shout out to The Flash.
Oh, there you go. He's in the movie.
Ooh, Central City Scarlet Speedster. Dun
That's a cool scene.
Yeah.
dun dun dun.
Boom.
Boom. Take out the trash.
John Peters takes credit for this guy. Do you ever hear
Really?
him talk about this? Like, yeah, we brought this ninja guy in. He really made it something. Oh, Peters is a character. He could be a Batman villain.
He's a nut.
How many fights did he get into in his life? You remember?
A bunch. I don't remember.
It's like
yeah.
hundreds.
Yeah.
I trained with Ra's al Ghul. This is nothing.
It's a dude from Big Trouble Little China here.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Boom. He probably could have been a cool.
That's cool.
Come here.
Come here.
He probably could have been a cool Batman.
Yeah. Oh, there's several on the list that could have been. Mel Gibson was one of them.
Oh no,
Pierce
No,
Brosnan. Pierce
thanks.
Brosnan actually was offered
I don't want
the
to
part,
race.
turned it down.
I don't want to racist as Batman.
Well, he wasn't racist then. He was fun.
Mel Gibson,
Fun rigs.
you're not just suddenly racist.
Hey, Joe, people can change, you know?
Yeah,
If I can change, then you can change. We all can change. Rocky 4.
oh, okay.
Sorry.
Congrats. Oink oink.
That's a great line.
What if it didn't stop?
Oh shit! It's just Peter taps him. Oh,
I wonder if that was,
Oh, my
I wonder if that
balls.
was a reverse shot.
Yeah. Probably was.
I love this, though, with the blue night
leaves.
light thing. Yeah, yeah.
Some awesome Burton design going on here.
Jerk it,
she
what?
just goes. She just goes. Where are we? He's like, I don't know. I took a right in the forest, and I'm kind of just lost right now. We'll get there.
He's got OnStar.
I love this right here.
Look at those lips.
Don't look at me. That's why you put the lights in the car. That's cool.
Was that where you saw the Nike symbol?
No, I only saw it in like production stills, like behind the scenes. Funny thing is, though, I don't think they had any Nikes that were Batman related
No.
back
There's
then.
got to be at least one cop that's like, whoa, just sitting there like, oh, he was going 200 miles an hour. What are you doing?
I love how he just looks.
He just elbows her.
Yeah, he just punches her right in the face. Boom.
This is the ideal entrance to a Batcave.
Yeah.
Awesome. Probably 66 inspired, I imagine.
I really like the BVS one, where he like except it
frantically goes into the water.
Well, I would have liked to have seen it like where he wasn't in such a panic because it seemed like because his roof was off.
Well, it's too fast,
and he was like, "Oh shit! Oh god!"
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess Alfred didn't really...
This is probably kind of dumb, I think. Watch your step. So she could have just... One more step.
Right.
She's dead.
Watch your step. Oh, God. Right.
Thanks, Mrs. Obvious.
Yeah.
Bats.
Exactly.
I'm not caveman.
Oh, is that what you're like?
I'm not caveman.
Get it now?
I had the toy Batcave for this movie. I wish I never got rid of it.
I liked that establishing shot, though, right there.
Yeah.
That's just pretty sweet.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun.
Again, I want that setup. Old shitty TV screens.
Yeah.
It's just a picture of him to speed. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hold on. I forgot to delete that. Oh, God.
Just hitting buttons.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do.
Oh, jeez. Alfred.
This really works with the whole... like, Batman's a chemist, too.
Yeah.
So he actually fixes the problem.
He's a detective, which a lot of movies don't really... Like, Dark Knight, I don't feel like kind of captured that essence.
Closest we got was the whole bullet analyzing. But it was confusing.
Yeah.
And Lucius Fox did everything, pretty much.
Yeah.
I've analyzed a bullet. Here it is.
Mr. Wayne.
I like his eyes here. Like, he moves them.
Yeah.
It's really cool. He's in the thought.
It's always weird playing with this suit in Arkham Knight. Because, like, they have the different, like, movie suits and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, there's a scene where he takes off his mask, and it's supposed to be, like, it's supposed to match with, like, the armored one. But it's just this, and it just goes... And, like, he just takes it off
really?
like a helmet.
I still like this suit better than the Batman Returns one. Just felt less...
Did they change
bulky.
it?
In Returns they did, yeah. They made the cowl more fitting. I guess the cowl was an improvement, but the rest of it I didn't really like. Batman's a perv.
He took the film.
I hope someday they're able to get the cowl to where it's like it can go around the eyes and not hurt them, because like the whole unsung or like untold
Best
thing,
you can do is like
the eye makeup.
Deadpool did, you know?
Yeah.
Or lenses. Like, I mean, we're going back when Keaton wanted to like make it hard to tell Bruce, he was going to wear contacts. That would have been pretty cool. I don't know if they were going to be white.
Really good, yeah, all white contacts.
They would have been pretty badass though. Still though, you have the makeup problem around the eyes.
Yeah.
Well, and this was probably controversy. It's the first time the suit was all black, which Bob Kane agreed to. Not like they probably weren't going to do it without his agreement, but what'd you think of the choice to make it all black, Steve?
I mean, I thought it was fine. Mm-hmm. I still like the comic version where there's the actual lenses, that cover the eyes, but...
And you like the blue over the black, or black and gray?
I like the black and the gray. Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
TV number 2.
So that's our 4th TV this month. Please stop.
These Zeniths are expensive.
Dun-dun.
Oh shit, I forgot the groceries. Climb down. Wood paneling? Is that wood paneling?
That's what it looks like.
Paint it black, they won't know. See the wood grain.
He just throws that cup. He's like, tastes like shit. Ooh. Everybody know what time it is? It's time to get nuts. Oh yeah, Bruce Wayne glasses. I forgot that he wears glasses.
First time. Inspired Kevin Smith to wear glasses.
No, he wore them earlier.
He wore them in the party scene.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I meant like in the movie itself. Because I don't think in comics he ever wore.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it does hype up the intellect, you know.
Maybe he's more of a nerd.
But yeah, Kevin Smith destroyed his vision because he wanted to wear those glasses. So.
Oh. How did he destroy his vision?
Well, because they're probably a prescription when he bought them. So he just like that's how Elton John got bad sight. It looked cool. And later on, the black turtleneck, which I still think is a great look for Bruce Wayne in the cave.
Whoa, Steve, that trench coat? Maybe he's not Bruce Wayne. Maybe he's Thomas Elliot. Hush.
Right. Or Rorschach.
Or Rorschach, yeah.
It looks like it's twice his size, that coat.
That's because of the collar.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Acart's coat, maybe?
Eckhart, yeah.
Went to Goodwill, got it. Came with food.
No, that's the problem with those coats, is that with...
I love how he just throws it.
Yeah, because the money's nothing to him. He's just like...
So how cold is it there? He's wearing like 2 jackets.
Yeah. Complex.
Well, that's the other problem with these films. We never really know what Bruce Wayne does when he's not Batman.
Right.
Like, he's wearing these suits, so... Like, clearly there's a Wayne Enterprises, which they don't introduce in this film.
Right.
He's probably got investments and stuff, too.
And, you know, the second one, he's got a say-so in, like, the power plant project or something, but you never really know what the hell he does. Mm-hmm. Besides kick ass at night.
And take names.
There you go.
And chew bubble gum.
It's a nice apartment, by the way. Love Gotham's apartments.
Yeah.
Even the shitty ones are huge. Like Catwoman's. Yeah, there's a lot of great features on the Blu-ray about other scenes they wanted to shoot but didn't. Like, there's a horseback scene when he's in the city.
Right here. I'm Batman.
What do you think she thought he was going to say? Because he's
Right.
like, it's okay. You can like guys.
Also, there's a painting of boobs in the background.
Nice. That guy always holds a boombox wherever
Yeah.
they go.
Which is what Michael Keaton said. Lots of space.
So either he studied Napier's targeting, or he just guessed. Like, I'm going to put this plate right here on my chest. Hope he doesn't shoot my head. Alicia. Or was she pushed?
Yeah, who knows?
I can see it going either way.
My girlfriend
You're
was
such a bastard.
My girlfriend was a drinker and a fiend.
You want to know how I got these scars?
It was Batman.
Hey, come here. What, she got popcorn there?
You must be Harvey's squeeze.
From out my heart.
He's a poet. What's Nestpaw?
Oh.
What?
What's Nestpaw mean?
Mrs. Nespaw? She's the owner of the building.
Finally, it answers so many questions. You think we needed this scene?
Yes.
Yes?
Awesome.
And Bob's just there yucking it up in the background.
Is that big guy in the glasses a priest? He's got a priest collar.
I know.
What the hell is that about? Like how Keaton just casually throwing his crap in the fireplace.
She's like, oh shit.
Surprised you didn't talk him out of it. Like, don't do that.
Let's get nuts.
That's Keaton being Keaton. Come on.
Yeah, Tim Burton's just behind the camera like,
This isn't Beetlejuice 2, Michael.
Tim Burton's like, this is too weird for me. Everybody was like, ooh, it's crossing the line.
This is too dark and gothic.
Is that your Tim Burton?
Yeah.
Wow, Bruce Wayne died? Oh my god. Hope Batman comes and saves him. Dun dun dun.
I like him already.
God. At the time, did you think no one can top Cesar Romero? He didn't grow a mustache. What the hell? You remember, like definitely agreeing to the casting of Nicholson for Joker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a given. He's probably born to be that part.
He was great.
This Alicia's hand.
No!
Hey, those are Bruce's roses. He's been collecting them.
Right.
What a prick. This is 10th cup of coffee. Can we get a chair with wheels? Let me just scoot over here.
Did they just say Thomas Wayne murdered?
Mm-hmm.
The hell? What about Martha?
Right.
Well, how about the Waynes
Did
murdered?
you say that name? Why?
Yeah, it says continued on page 8, and it just says, also Martha, why?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you're fine. I'm glad I didn't like.
Yeah, completely. Too late.
Yeah.
They doinked.
Way too late.
She has photo spread of him on her table.
Newsflash, dude, they doinked.
Shut up, you don't say that.
Well, it's actually not a bad phrase because Doink the Clown. And we got
Yeah,
Joker.
oh. And then the little version was Dink.
Dink and Doink.
I like the suit. It's like in a big safe. There's only one suit. He mass produces them for the sequel.
Alfred, what are you doing to the suit? I'm making the crotch smaller so you... I think you need it. Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh, that's a good
was
unbuttoned shirt. Showing off his not chest hair.
Baby chest.
He just slaps someone. She's like, mm.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, last time people stood here, they got shot, but we're going to go ahead and try it again.
Joker.
Oh no.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Joker here.
Mark's here?
What are those other people looking at?
Yeah, why do they look that way?
There's no TV screen there, is?
Right.
Let's say there is, I hope.
It looks like they're just trying to make him look at the others, like
Yeah.
that right there.
Right.
They just did it for the visual.
Maybe they shouldn't have
Strictly.
cut to them actually.
There's just
outside.
one guy, and they're all looking at him. He's like, "What? What?
I love.
Oh, it's the mutants.
Party.
It's the mutants from Dark Knight Returns."
Think so?
No.
I could use your toothbrush. I like that. Yeah. Find that studio he's broadcasting from.
Bob doesn't know the recording, so he just walks through the shot. Damn it, Bob! Yeah. You want to be my number one?
That look for Bruce Wayne. Turtleneck.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Turtleneck and tight jeans.
Yeah. Glasses.
Looks like Steve Jobs.
It's like a Russian sniper.
Yeah.
There's got to be a trailer cut out there of this as a Steve Jobs movie.
Flashback time.
Right, and that was a great choice because originally it was going to be an origin tale, and they thought it'd be more effective and there'd be more mystery.
Right. And this is one of the times where, the flashback was fine for me because, this kind of launched the first of 7,500 flashbacks.
Yeah, sadly.
Oh, Martha was not even mentioned by name. They just said wife murdered, and it was in a byline. So it goes, Thomas Wayne murdered, and then smaller text was like, wife also slain.
Yeah.
All right, what movie is this?
Footlight in the Moonlight with the Devil.
Is that a real movie?
No, but if you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight, you might know.
They later changed it to Zorro, right? That they came out of.
It was always Zorro, yeah.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like that.
And then, in the animated series, it was the Gray Ghost,
which was, I think, a good adjustment for that. I love that story.
It was a good way to introduce Adam West.
Yeah, for sure.
They all walking in unison.
Well, in BVS, it's Excalibur, I think, and Zorro, maybe.
Mm-hmm. It's 300.
Yeah, it's all his movies.
Yeah. I like the, in Watchmen, there's that little shout out at the beginning when they're doing the times era changing, and he's punching the gunman. So, there's no... Yeah. So, in that world, there's no need for Batman.
Oh, right. That's a good point. This is actually good casting. This guy looks like... I mean, he's a little taller than Nicholson.
Kind of looks like the Joe Chill from Batman Begins.
Well, I used to think that was Bob as a young man.
Yeah.
Even though he really wasn't a young man.
Like, if you get a good look at this guy, he looks like the blonde-haired Joe Chill from Begins.
Yeah. Fredo.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
This had a big impact on me as a kid, this scene. Just losing the parents and everything.
Mm-hmm. Someone made a comic of that too, the Dance with the Devil by the Pale Moonlight. And he was like, yeah, I won first prize. And it goes to him and the devil dancing. Bye, mister!
Yeah. Thanks
for the inheritance.
Yeah. He paid him off.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Such another...
Oh, Alfred.
Alfred, what the hell are you doing?
She gave me a hand job, sir.
Oh, God.
Look at that CD player. Nice.
He just pulls his shirt up over his head. He's like, I'm not Bruce Wayne. I'm Batman.
I'm Julio. Look, we just had one night.
Get over it.
Alone.
Let me show you the coolest part of this cave. Have you seen this ledge?
Okay, bye.
Watch your step. Oops. Vicky, I have to tell you, I invented the iPhone. Here it is. You can scroll through apps, call your friends, text your friends.
Read my story.
I don't even know how he unveiled the iPhone. Like, what did he even say?
I don't know. He said, hey, suckers, check this out. Has she figured it
Hey,
out?
actually, hey, Steve. Actually, we're having problems with the. Oh, you're dead. Okay.
God. I'm sorry, Steve. Rest in peace. The comic adaptations of these films are pretty damn good, especially this one. Drawing really, captured the likenesses.
She looks like she's always crying. Even when she's not crying, she looks like...
Well, she probably just got in a fight with
she
Alec.
Got done
She's got done crying.
Ready to.
Look at that. That's what I want to see when I open my
Thank
closet.
God, no butt
he puts
shot.
on the suit and she just goes, "Where's Bruce?"
Yeah.
I'll get drive-through.
Or she...
If you
She
see
pokes
Bruce
up-
on the way out, can you tell him to call me?
She pokes up right behind him. What are you doing?
I like how the gate was opening as he drove
Right.
through it. He's like, too slow.
No guns. Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. Well, and he's about ready to drop a bomb.
Dun-dun-dun,
Very
dun-dun.
comedic, like, too.
Yeah.
Dunk, dunk. Huh? These guys shoot like shit. They're just like, ew, guns, bad.
They think they're in a spaghetti western.
Dunk, dunk, dunk. Nice miniature.
What?
Yeah.
No, I
It
remember.
really blew up a chemical
I
factory.
know. I know it was a miniature.
poor
I was
town.
saying, like, how could anyone survive this explosion?
Oh, yeah.
Even when he's even if he's got his
Even the
shield,
car.
even if he's got his shield up, he's right next to the bomb.
Well, the reveal's coming.
Oh, it's like the Tony Stark. He was never really in this
Yes.
in those
And he
Batmobile.
gets hit by a semi-truck. Nice.
That car is so
He doesn't know how to get out of there. Oh God, I'm stuck.
I will remember you. That's a miniature.
I can see it, like some kids in the theater. There's two Batmans.
Hey, you can tell that's the time.
I like how they use the classic comic Joker on the side of that.
Yeah.
The drawing of it. That's
Right.
sweet.
What a great movie to produce toys, though, if you look
Yeah.
at it. Who didn't want that birthday cake card? Come on. Bob, look at Bob. Doesn't really emote too much, and now he's like,
Yeah.
hey.
It's like Michael Shannon dancing.
Yeah. There's 50 people in Gotham.
Yeah.
We should be able to split this pretty well.
That's all I think when I see that big Joker balloon.
Oh, I will say this. This wasn't revealed in the movie, but in the comics,
He had a boner.
it was Joker money.
Right. It was,
real
it was
money.
counterfeit.
Yes. Which is awesome.
They should have cut to people holding it, just like, oh, what?
I don't know why they didn't. Maybe there's a scene. I don't know. It's all coming back.
Yeah.
Somebody made that into a GIF where the money's flowing and he's just like, it's my favorite.
Again,
Mostly, I think this
Jack
is,
being Jack.
I think this is mostly great because we've never really seen him like this. Like we've seen him like kind of crazy, but like dancing like that and kind of just letting loose.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why he liked this role so much, because Joker's so unpredictable. He could just do whatever he wanted.
The glorified clown,
Yeah.
pretty much.
He didn't get shit his pants one time on set, and he was like, and Tim Burton was like, maybe that's too far.
Yeah. There's freedom, and then there's no.
Well, he
And then,
stayed
dude, you just shit your pants.
he stayed out late every night, they said.
Yeah.
Like, he come in late for makeup. That was one of his stipulations for signing on. Like, he got to choose his schedule.
That's what she's doing, dude. She didn't need your permission.
He's pointing the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that guy dancing. Looks real good.
Yeah.
Dun,
Come
dun,
on.
dun, 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 dun.
Best bat wing ever, I think. And before this, it was just a bat plane in the comics, right?
Uh-huh.
Or the Batcopter.
Yeah, they had a
oh,
copter, yeah.
that's awesome.
Or the bat Whirlybird. Schwa.
I know you could probably have that return in the films, but I like the one in the animated series more. You know, like for a return to the films, like it looks like a bat.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah, there's just plenty of stuff that like wouldn't work, like Wonder Woman twirling or Superman going into the phone booth to change.
Yeah,
or like a blue Batman suit.
But they're gonna still have Batman vehicles. I just mean like the look wise.
No, yeah, and I'm saying like some vehicles probably would just like not translate well anymore.
Well, yeah, clearly the Batman and Robin freeze vehicles at the end probably would not work.
Just that entire movie probably wouldn't.
Yeah, you're right. Put in my hat. What the hell is that?
I'm gonna give you an enema. What? Oh, it was a past conversation. Never mind. Just die.
Where are the damn cops? Are they trying to get money too? Is that the deal?
There was a scene that was cut from the film about what happened to the cops, and I don't remember what it was exactly.
Oh, that would have been helpful.
Yeah.
Right. Why did it take you that long? Knox was just like, get in the car, and then he runs away. Oh God, oh God.
Will that work, that mask? Pretty thin. Now, this killed him, right? These people, you think?
Yeah.
Hit him in the balls.
He didn't. You see that? He went to hit him and he pulled back. Obviously, he didn't want to hit the guy for real, but
he didn't want to hit
came
him.
Across on screen. Nice. Oh, I love that thing. Wouldn't it be great if they could return this world in like animated form, like they did for Adam West? Yeah. Oh, just take all the good and expand on it.
Oh, you mean the Tim Burton verse? Oh.
Yeah. Ah! Ouch.
He's dead. Bye.
Did they not get masks? Is that the deal? The model works really good in this film. You know, I mean, there's a few scenes that are like...
This isn't a bad thing, but it looks like the same flying mechanics that they used for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie.
Oh, it probably was.
How's he not dying?
He was supposed to die originally.
Help!
They liked him so much, they decided to keep him alive, but they didn't use him again. Stupid.
Maybe he died later from... Ooh...
Well, there's one scene they never shot, but Batman, after the cathedral scene, was going to put his cape and cowl over him.
Yeah.
And it sounded like a cool shot. He had his
over
utility belt over his shoulder. No, Knox.
No. Why? Oh, to make it look like he was Batman?
I don't know if it was that or just to cover him up. It's cold. Baby, it's cold outside.
Luftballons.
So what about the atmosphere?
Yeah.
That's a nice shot. My Batwing's got that.
It would have been better.
Caption. It's a trigger underneath.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
You can grab Joker or something.
I think it would have been better if he just like let them go up in the air and then like shot them with the gun so they popped. But I don't know.
Maybe they'll go up in space. Who knows? Bob has great loyalty.
R.I.P. Bob.
Get out of here.
They follow that guy and he's just like, Bob was my best friend.
He's like Austin Powers. I'm still alive. I just have a wound.
Hey, boom.
Cool. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, always that stuck out to me because that was the, Injustice 2. Mm-hmm. That was part of Batman's finisher. Mm-hmm. He'll fly up with them.
Oh, right. Yep. I've seen that. Yep.
Touch the sky and then float back down and shoot them to hell.
Nice.
Volume? He just turned the volume down?
Have a hell of a radio system in there.
He's playing Prince 24/7.
No, he loves talk radio. Digs it. He's a bad shot. Clearly.
Yeah, until he hears, hey, Batman sucks. He's like, oh, I hate the talk radio. Come on, I want you to hit me. I want you to do it. Hit me.
Yeah.
Hit me.
Yeah, they borrowed a lot in that.
They did.
Yeah.
Use the Force, Luke.
He has all this targeting system,
Yeah.
and he misses him. Unless he was trying to just scare him.
He was trying to scare his, yeah.
I think he was.
I can't see anything.
Incoming fax. I'll cancel the pizzas.
Wait, no, I'm hungry. Come on, I want you to do it. I want you to do it.
Probably couldn't take it out, but I don't know. It's the Joker.
How could he walk with that thing?
Alfred, we should have put more armor on this thing.
Yeah.
We're trying to be cheap, sir.
It's like Pearl Harbor.
Oh, that hurts.
Boom.
Oh, no.
And it was never seen again.
Except on a toy shelf.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this woman. Get away from me.
I don't know you, ma'am.
She's like Rachel Dawes, like always on his ass. Like, oh my God, I'm hurting here. Leave me alone.
I really want him to stand up like he does with in BVS. Like he's going to face off against Vicky Vale. Tell me. Do you bleed?
Sure will. What's that? Nothing.
You're not going to climb that in 5 minutes. There's no way. No.
I think Peters, without Burton's permission, set up this whole cathedral scene. And there was, when they were shooting them going upstairs, Nicholson stopped and he's like, "Where are we going?" Mm-hmm. And Burton was like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
I think it's an effective scene. Peters actually wanted Joker to kill Vale, which would send Batman to a big rage.
Right.
That would really suck for the audience. Like, they invested a lot in this character.
Peters he's legally insane.
But again, had some good ideas about this movie.
Then they finally pulled it off with
He's crazy.
Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
Dropped her from that.
Yep.
Was it just a clock or something? I forgot.
Oh, and Amazing Spider-Man 2? Yeah.
Just smacked on the ground.
If they would have made it 3, they should have made her the
villain.
Well, yeah, she's a Spider-Gwen in the comics now, I think.
Yeah, she's not a bad guy. That's from another universe too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because in that universe, Peter Parker died. She got the powers, and then he wanted to get powers too, so he became Reptile. Or Lizard? Something like that. It was whatever Doc Connors had.
What a creeper here.
Shoe fly.
I'll smell your shoe and then I'll drop it.
Shoe fly, don't bother me.
I remember at my mom's wedding, someone was so drunk, they drank out of their wife's shoe.
Oh, God.
You know who it was?
Yeah.
Who? Huh? Oh, that's what I thought it was.
And she made fun of my drawing of them. I drew Mom and Jesse, and she made fun of it. She had a right to, though. It wasn't that great. This scene coming up is so funny. The bale. Gordon tries to move it. Stand back, boys. I've got it.
He just shoots at it. Ah!
It ricochets and hits him. Oh.
Yeah. He's just like, why didn't anybody tell me?
It's actually his urine.
It smells like asparagus. For whom the bell tolls.
Here's the thing. Batman uses his grappling gun later. Why not now? He'd get up there a lot faster.
He needs the exercise. He needs
yeah.
to be on his toes.
Gotta get his steps in.
Yeah.
I think his Fitbit was only like
Here's Gordon.
8,000.
Steve, it's Bat Fitbit.
His Fitbat.
Fitbat bit.
Push, Gordon. Push.
Yeah, use your back. There you go.
He just pats his hands. That's good, boys. Let's go.
Let's call tonight.
I'm gonna go home and have sex.
Hope my daughter never ends up in a wheelchair.
Well, she won't because she doesn't have a daughter in this universe. Right. Alfred. My niece from England who doesn't speak with an English accent. And her mole keeps changing. That's cool with the eye shots. Yeah.
I'm Alicia Silverstone.
My child, did
I
you
like
have
how
a stroke?
he set it down quietly. He's like, I don't want to let them know I'm here.
Slam.
Nice.
Why are you speaking riddles? Are you the Riddler?
I like that. The turn. This fucking guy again. Didn't I kill you already?
Just Indiana Jones him and shoot him.
She's a different guy, isn't it? Talk to the hand.
Why did he... He flew like 20 feet.
Like
Physics.
Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
All the way across the screen.
Would Burton have made a good Mortal Kombat movie?
No.
Would have been dark.
It would have been dark, but I'm still waiting for a good Mortal Kombat movie.
That's good. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're gonna have to get that fixed.
What? He just chokeslammed him through a wall.
Where is he at? Boom.
Didn't even phase him.
I do like this though. All these guys just going ape shit.
Well, the boss level starts to increase here.
Yeah.
I really wish Batman would do, like, I wish they would call him Scatman, and every time he fought, he'd be like, "Skibidi-bop-a-bop-a-bop-a."
I'm the Scat Man. That gun can do everything. It's a prop gun.
It goes off.
So what's wrong with her? She seems like she's drunk. Like she's just like,
She's probably scared.
I guess, but she's not emoting. She's just kind of passed out.
I thought the bell fell. Dong.
Well, hopefully it's another bell. This is... Whee! Catch you. Here you go.
Whoa!
Not bad. Not bad. Give it up to the guy.
10 out of 10 landing. Ooh. What is this guy, Luke Cage or something?
That's actually Danny Glover. Did you guys know that?
No, it's not.
Riggs! Too old for this shit.
I'm too old for this bat shit.
There you go.
Surprise!
Batman doesn't kill. You're right.
Ooh.
What's this? Oh, yeah. Whee! I'll give him a 10.
I wish Batman was still hanging there and he would be like, looks like someone got his bell rung. Oh shit! He like almost fell. He's like, oh god!
Oh, this scene's cool. Well, not this scene. It gets a little creepy here. Especially when she starts kissing him, like, ugh.
Starts kissing his jacket. I'm like, you know how dirty that is?
I love purple.
What if she called herself Beast? Would he rip her lungs out?
We'll never know.
These are the questions that keep me up at night.
I'm sorry. I'll get Burton on the phone for you. Joe, what's up? Oh my gosh, she takes the hair off her tongue. Like, again, Jack's like, are you filming?
I just want to be like, what the hell are you doing?
Is this real?
She's probably kissing Bob's blood after it's spat.
Excuse me. Yeah.
You idiot.
I like Batman bloodied up. It's really cool. He's human after all.
Ooh.
I remember as a kid actually thinking all his teeth came out like that. I was dumb. Was that for the nerds when he punched a guy with glasses?
I don't know. I would hope so.
He's pretty strong to pull both of them down.
Yeah.
Kind of goofy, but whatever. Cocaine. Got all these props.
Why would she reach for it?
She's stupid. Well,
she's not stupid. She's a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist. Well, I guess Nick Cage won an Oscar at one point, so...
There you go.
Well, to his credit, that was pretty good. It was a hard movie to watch.
What movie?
Leaving Las Vegas.
Oh.
Drank himself to death in the movie.
Cool.
Spoiler.
So he never left?
No. Or did he?
No.
There he is!
Where else would he be?
Right. Ah! Where he said he was going to be.
Big butt. Trump butt.
He, cause drop.
Yeah.
Oh no, my hat.
Wait for it.
Ooh, foreshadowing to right now.
A lot of foreshadowing in this movie.
Oh, Jack, you're such a joker. Boo.
Batman doesn't kill.
What were the physics behind that?
He wants to take the gargoyle with him. Okay, let's take it. Move it up.
That gargoyle must be worth money.
Holy shit, it's heavy.
I think his leg would probably break first, but
It'd probably
whatever.
rip off his body.
Yeah. Yeah. This right here is very when he falls.
Yeah.
It's very animated.
Yes.
And
Yes.
but it looks cool.
It does.
Looks like a damage tattoo on his forehead. Yeah. Whee! It's surprising that he fell all the way down without hitting like a roof or something.
Yeah.
But, movie.
Look at them. They're not hitting anything.
Guy, you better hurry.
By the time it connects, they hit the ground. Slow-mo a little bit there. Probably to hide the modeling.
There's just pee dropping down. Oh my god.
It's not his.
That was terrible. All right.
Was this a big deal, killing the Joker in this film?
Yeah, it was pretty. It was.
You never could use him again.
Right, you don't get to use him again. And the nice thing is, this is one of the very few films that just has one villain.
Right. Because later on, Batman, with each sequel, would up the villain.
Penguin, Catwoman, Two-Face Riddler,
Freeze and Ivy.
Ivy.
Bane?
Bane.
I don't know.
Polka Dot Man. Quilt King. Condiment King.
Crazy Quilt.
Crazy Quilt. I thought it was Quilt King for a second.
Egghead.
Warner Brothers.
Oh, God, that'd be terrifying.
The biggest villain of all.
Wasn't it like a rainbow?
I'm going to kill you, but I'm going to
There's a rainbow killer or something.
Oh, there's...
Roy G. Biv.
Why don't you marry him? Guys, she kissed me.
Yeah, dude, she kissed Bruce Wayne with those lips, though.
It's that Dumb and Dumber scene. What's the chances of a guy like you and a girl like me getting together? God, Billy D was so smooth.
So since Batman and Bruce Wayne are two different people, is that technically a love triangle?
Oh. Ooh. They played on that in Forever a little bit. Chase Meridian.
Oh, right. The classic movie that I watch constantly.
I know you do. Nice. Oh.
He gave us a signal. Don't you dare call me.
I need that in my front lawn.
Why?
Just helps me. I don't know. I like to think there's a Batman out there for all of us. I'm not weird. You're weird. You're the one who watches Batman Forever. Alfred's like, I got a date.
I ordered the pizzas.
They're in the back.
I have the menu for Mrs. Whatever.
Aunt Harriet.
Yeah.
Oh, can I get a drink? Oh.
No, that's mine. He drinks when he drives.
Mitch is driving.
And by a little late, he'll be out all night fighting crime. Sorry.
He might die.
Yeah.
He just comes home.
Here and here.
He just comes home with his eyes swollen shut. He's like, ready for our date?
Kiss me.
This is very weird to me. This final. Well, look. When they show. Oh, God, if they ever get to it, it takes 5 days to get up the building.
Wait, didn't you want them to begin like this?
Yeah, begin. But I'm trying to show the scene where. That looks very different. The suit looks very different.
Maybe they had a concept for another suit.
No, he should jump off right now.
Oh. There it is, everybody.
That's a little bit better than The Room.
Yeah, a little bit, right? A little bit. So out of 10, what would you give?
Oh, hi, Robin.
Oh, hi, Robin.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Probably like a 7 or 8. It's pretty good.
About the same, yeah.
Holds up pretty well every time.
Same.
And the pieces that are a little just kind of goofy, they don't detract from the overall. Great performances, man, by everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the visuals, there wasn't really much like this at this time for visuals, from an art type perspective, and pretty sweet.
It was an event movie, right? Just like Superman was. Yeah.
This was a big deal.
It was. Inspired a lot. Still inspires, I think. We just had this theme in the recent Justice League movie here and there.
Yeah, the music.
Yeah.
Which,
makes sense because Danny Elfman did the music for
Yeah,
Justice League.
but learning, everything that was lost.
I know.
Just to get that, I'd probably have it taken out.
It was more just a fan for the fans.
Yeah.
For old fans, let's say.
Kind of like the X-Men, movie, bringing a little bit of the cartoon theme in at that one spot.
Yes.
A little nod, which is fine.
Yeah.
But the assistant production accountants, Val Farmer and Gerard Fitzsimon, they did a great job, I think, on the film.
Yeah. No?
I don't even.
Yeah, what do they do, Steve?
This is weird. I don't even remember.
At first I thought you were like, I know those guys. Let's get him in on the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Charles Torbett. Wow.
Yeah, this would be... I'm sure in another universe
Give me Chuck.
I'm sure in another universe they're doing the 10th movie of this now.
Right.
Oh, can we go there?
And the crossover with Nick Cage, Superman, and Michael Keaton, Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing. When they were going to do Superman, the only thing that made me accept Cage was this. Because people couldn't accept Keaton, and look what they did. Of course, they wanted Superman to be all in black.
I still couldn't accept Cage as a
that'd be weird.
No.
Superman.
The hairline just distracting.
The hairline, the nose,
the suit. The suit looks so stupid.
The suit and his weird shaped body.
But they did have some of other suits that looked similar.
You know what? He looked like Tommy Wiseau in a Superman suit.
Exactly.
Holy crap! That's right.
So now I can never accept that.
Tommy Wiseau or whatever is Batmite.
I remember watching the Superman or Death of Superman Lives or whatever. My friend was like, "Wow, this would be cool to see," and I was like, "No, it would be fucking awful."
Hey, I kind of like them. At least like an animated.
No.
Okay. Oh, here's some prints.
Yep.
All right.
Well, all right, guys. Thanks for watching this with us. Hope you enjoyed it. It was fun.
Good
stuff. A lot of
stuff.
fun. We'll be back. I'm Josh.
Steve.
And I'm Joey.
Take care.
Bye.
I'm Batman.